Come on in. Come on in.
I don't know why everything's acting so weird. Let's try it again.
Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Now come on in. Now come. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue. Hey, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video. Right?
Okay, girl. Let me go ahead and pull up this reunion show picture off of the Instagram because I did not make a graphic. It was only 2 parts. It didn't seem as if it was extremely vital to the situation. So let's go ahead. Where's the picture, Jesus? Here it is. Okay. Y'all, what did y'all think about Belle Collective? It was a very short season. Like, why are we only having 8 episodes in the season? Like, what's happening there? Did y'all not have enough to talk about? Was there not enough contrived fake foolishness for y'all to make a story like, a storyline out of? Like, did y'all fuck up? Y'all couldn't convince us to believe that some girl was sliding in Willie's DMs, Letitia and Glendale, like, because that didn't work out that short in the season. Why did we only get 10 episodes as a whole? What's going on there? Like, ugh. Anyway, let's go ahead. CK edited everything out. That's what happened. Okay. Like I wonder if anybody has any information on what specifically got taken out. But let's go ahead and get into the thing, girl. So the episode starts off with Antoinette and all of that mouth and that, ponytail walking out onto the stage. And let me be real with y'all, okay? I'm not gonna say that I, dislike Antoinette, but the vibe that she came to the stage with was given. I'm here to shit on people. I'm here to make y'all look like the small little people y'all are, especially Letitia Pearson. Girl, I'm here to make you look small, okay? I really am. I'm here to make you look like you are just trying to accomplish the things I've already accomplished. You think you're a businesswoman, Miss Enterprise, when really you don't know what's going on, girl. You don't have any real business sense. You just do a lot of talking and running your mouth. And I'm like, yeah, we can all agree with that. But at the same time, don't act like you're above being here and then come back here when you weren't really even on the season. Why were you even on the reunion show? Like, this could have been a little video chat that y'all could have played. I don't know why she needed to show up 5 minutes for this, because almost as soon as they finished talking about her mint dental being sold for profit, okay, Letitia talking about, oh, mint dental isn't there anymore. You're not practicing, are you, girl? I sold for profit. Something you would know about if you were an actual real entrepreneur and businesswoman instead of what you pretend to be and lie about. Antoinette knows that she, well, hold up. They asked her if she would come back. She has to specify about how she's lost money being on the show, which is totally understandable because it's not that good of a look. People don't really care about that. As y'all seen with Dr. Heavenly, people will still come and get their teeth, done by you, even if you ignorant on a reality TV show, girl. And ain't nobody more ignorant than Heavenly being on a reality show, girl. So if she can do it, anybody can. That's how I feel. Carlos asked, who feels like Antoinette should come back? And Antoinette's like, girl, I don't know if I want to come back. And me and Letitia had the same thought at the same time. Girl, you want to come back. That's why you're here now in your David's bridal gown. Okay, trying to come to us with a reed and a ponytail. That's why, because you want to come back. You so mint dental, you and that white man not together no more, so you can come on here and act the fool if you so well choose to, because you got money in the bank, shorty, what you drink. That's what it's given, and I'm here for it. So if she gonna come and bring something, if she gonna have something going on in her personal life that she wants to share, by all means, you can come and add yourself to the Belle Collective, because essentially Akeisha and So Gucci are gone. Tambra, I don't know what that shade was about. Talking about, what if you don't care? And I'm like, girl, what? Just say yes or no. Just say yes or no, Tambra. Anyway, so they disperse and then the men come out. And we get into the, how do I say, not so eloquent foolishness amongst these niggas. Okay, let me say it like that. So JJ has stones in his hair because he always gotta be flamboyant, country, tacky, and different. And so he has stones in the back of his head that say they not like us. And I'm like, who the is that referring to? And what exactly are y'all like that the others aren't? Please let us know. Because if you mean petty, if you mean envious, if you mean messy, child, y'all are like each other. Y'all are together. That's why y'all are all on the same stage, JJ. Anyway, so Will said he was blindsided by the brawl, by the blitz. He didn't understand where it came from because when they were in New Orleans, everybody was cool. And I think one of the things Willie was really trying to get across is that whenever Glendale is by himself and not with Cliff, and they're not teaming up to act like two badass teenage boys that want to bully everybody because they're insecure and probably have abusive fathers or mothers or somebody at home that's making them feel unseen. So they click up together and come to school and have some homoerotic friendship popping. You know what I'm saying? It's giving bros before hoes. It's giving rubbing dick tips together. It's a lot, okay? But ultimately, y'all like to gang up on people because y'all think that telling those jokes were going to mentally cripple somebody y'all saw as pretending to be strong until y'all found out that no, y'all are the weak ones because y'all both need a co-author to your foolishness. Unlike Willie that was standing on his own too, and the only reason he even had backup is because Keisha ain't no punk ass bitch, okay? That's really the only reason why he had backup, because Willie really could have got y'all together all by himself. He really didn't need help. Cliff, we don't understand nothing that's coming out your mouth. And Glendale, you a bitch. Cliff sitting up there talking about, oh, he a street dude. He just didn't like when you said that you could get off his dick. Nigga, if you are sitting at your birthday party, making it all about me, talking about me, what I got on, how my hair look, what my woman looks like, all of these things, you making this whole sit down about me, and you're pretending as if it's jokes, but really you coming at my neck and shading the fuck out me because you jealous, and right now you flying high because he got a new spot and it's a birthday and y'all boyfriends and y'all think y'all about to click up and come in my motherfucking neck at this moment, and you ain't realized that I was definitely about that shit. Cliff knew he was about that shit, but Cliff is one of them old puss ass niggas that was gonna laugh and run away. Meanwhile, Glendale, you was gonna get stuck getting your ass snuck. You was gonna get ran the fuck over by the football player, the dirty playing football player at that. You was gonna get fucked up letting Cliff put a battery in your back. That's why I said you was acting like a bitch. Because essentially, why do you need help from somebody, what, your daddy's age, in order to have beef with this man? Like, I don't know what's going on, but y'all are weird. Y'all are weird. It wasn't jokes. Y'all not gonna gaslight me in the public, acting like this was all jokes. And the only reason that you got mad, Glendale, the only reason it got serious is because Willie told y'all to suck his dick. At the end of the day, if you gonna keep coming at me, you on my dick, nigga, suck it. Yeah, sitting up there talking about he a street dude. We in Mississippi. We not in New Jersey. What the fuck does that mean? A nigga can suck a dick no matter what coast he's on. What are you talking about? In the South, we say suck dick too. Yes, we do. I don't know what you mean by that. And the way you and Cliff going on over there, trying on women's clothes in a mirror, being real buddy, having a secret relationship that y'all don't talk to y'all wives about. Yeah, my nigga is definitely giving sucking dick over there. It's giving neck. It's giving head. It's giving knowledge. It's giving all of that. Okay? I don't know who the fuck, like what? Anyway. They worked on my nerves, y'all. And Willie says he was not joking when he told him that they could suck them bells. Okay. Cliff says that Willie was making jokes for years, and it's like, yes, Willie has always thrown little funny shade at y'all, but he was never like consistently on y'all neck the way y'all was acting. So I did understand what Cliff said when he said that, Willie was making all them little funny ass comments for years, and I'm finally just coming back at him. But I'm like, Cliff, I think you were always saying shit. But at the end of the day, y'all are disrespectful and y'all are clowns. And then y'all get mad when people clown y'all for it. Fuck out of here. Don't act like a clown. Don't be a fool if you don't want to get clowned for it. Y'all like making mess of y'all's marriages and y'all relationships in front of everybody, but y'all want everybody to go along with y'all narrative. Y'all don't want Willie to look at y'all as ain't shit ass niggas like y'all are, in my opinion. Willie says that he don't have an issue until Cliff starts drinking, because we don't understand nothing that Cliff is saying. And when he gets drunk, he starts to embarrass his wife. And do y'all know they show us a little side shot of Latrice sitting in the back looking real embarrassed like? She literally looked embarrassed when they showed us a clip of her. Willie says that, he needs to be a better man and don't let the alcohol speak for him. I said, I love the way you took the moral high ground in this situation with that stupid ass nigga. JJ says that you can't keep calling a man a woman, which I had to clock how much y'all feel so much shaded by being called a woman when at the end of the day, most of these women are in some ways more impressive than y'all. They do more, they handle more. And it's so crazy the way men have defiled the meaning of woman to the point that you only want to call each other women when y'all are, you only want to say woman when y'all are talking about each other in a negative way. But when y'all are talking about actual women, you call them females, right, Glendale? It's very, very weird the lack of respect y'all have for women, and you pretend as if you do, talking about you have a black mom. We'll get to that, but nobody gives a fuck. And what we've learned is that it does not matter. Niggas will disrespect women and still like they mama. They absolutely will. Those two things we have learned do not actually mean anything. They are not mutually exclusive. A man can love his mama and they can be ain't shit disrespectful ass people together. Okay. Willie said that Glenn annoys him in the comments about he and his wife being uppity because they have talked outside the show about what Glenn wants to do. Meaning that how the fuck you gonna sit up here and call me and my wife uppity, but then behind the scenes then came to us for help. Backstage, Letitia is literally disputing everything that Willie is saying to the point that if I was Aikisha, I would have cursed her the fuck out. It was quite annoying. It was not Willie that stood up first, bitch. It was Cliff. Shut your ass up. It was either Cliff or Glenn, one of them. I believe it was Cliff. But yeah, Cliff stood up and said, I can't stand Willie, fuck him, in front, and yelled it to everybody at the restaurant. So no, it was not Willie that stood up first, Letitia. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. You just want to lie and defend your husband, just like so Gucci stupid ass. Anyway, and then for her to say that, oh, he and Glendale don't ever talk, they don't even have each other's phone numbers. That is the narrative you want to run so you can make Aikisha look as fake as you are. But at the end of the day, it seems like you don't know who the fuck your husband be talking to because you did not know all of the things that he had told Cliff's ass about his business dealings before he told it to you. So you don't know who he talked to and what they talk about. But what that made me think is that Glenn has actually gone to Willie for help whenever you was trying to get on. Whenever you thought Willie could help you do something, get more exposure or some shit, then you was trying to go over there and be by Willie. But when he was clowning your ass for the fact that you can't rap, you got all in your feelings and emotional. And ever since then, you've been projecting that shit on Willie, trying to act like all of your little slick ass comments are just jokes, but they're shade. And you're trying to get under his skin because he said you can't rap. You can't rap. Anyway, the women come back and Selena's man Mike joins the stage. And to be very clear, I want to say that it was pointless because he didn't really add much to the conversation. Like he was just there because Selena needed a man behind her. I'm just saying. He didn't really add nothing. But the women come back out. Selena's man Mike joins them, and then we discuss a pocket pussy because Carlos wants us to know that he's never had sex with a woman. That's very interesting that you've never had sex with a woman. Nobody really cares. This was quite gross, and you could have saved this for the cutting room floor. We thought Selena and So Gucci were in a great place after New Orleans. Carlos asked JJ about him being the one stopping Selena and So Gucci from being cordial. Is he hiding anything? And JJ says, no, they're not hiding anything. Actually, everything is fine. He ain't got no issues with them. And, he wants her to be happy as long as she didn't went on, she didn't find her a man and she happy. And we're very tired of y'all acting like women who leave y'all are not happy and have not moved on until they find a new man when they didn't want to be with your ass. Hello, Quad. Hello, Selena. Both left their ex-husbands before their ex-husbands wanted to be left, but somehow, because they run off and marry the first bitch that's willing to be thirsty behind them, all of a sudden, they've moved on before the woman that left their ass. Yeah. Same script, different cast as far as I'm concerned. Okay. JJ says that he and the twins are good. They back on good terms. And Selena says that's only because they reached out. Sanjay ain't playing that shit. She tired of that. And of course, so Gucci is very quick at the mouth. So she hurry up and says that it doesn't matter who calls who. I'm like, it absolutely matters because to me, Jay keep acting like what's going on between him and Selena don't have nothing to do with the kids, but that's bullshit. You just switch this whole thing around. you switch this thing around. At the end of the day, you have been punishing your daughters because they don't like your wife. They don't like your wife because she's disrespectful to their mother. She's disrespectful to their mother because you have caused her to feel inadequate in some way because you was waiting around hoping that Selena might change her mind. And then you finally decided to go ahead and take So Gucci, Sophia, Shantae out of her misery and make her a wife so she can say husband 2,000 times in one fucking scene so that it'll allow her to feel like she's that girl. And finally, she has, I guess, risen above Selena's station. That's the idea behind all of this. And JJ, you really sat there on stage and held your composure and tried to pretend as if you were above all the drama when we know you are really the one that caused a lot of it. I'm still standing 10 toes down on my idea that he convinced her not to come back to the show because he was pissed off that Carlos called him out on the fact that he was trying to cause issue between So Gucci and Selena, I guess, so that they would not know that there was overlap. And at some point he was still running behind Selena trying to get with her. He don't want to, have them be cool and eventually find that out about one another. That's what it seemed like to me. That's what it seemed like to me. But they so happy to see Selena is, happy and she finally got a man. And so Gucci, to me, I felt like she really wanted to go back and forth with Selena, but it also felt like what I was recognizing as a knee-jerk reaction. So I don't want to stretch to say that JJ is physically abusive, but I think that So Gucci is extremely motivated to make him happy and not upset him. And I think that whenever she acted as if she and Selena could be cool, it upset him to the point that they must have had a conversation in private about how he didn't feel supported enough with the way she was handling Selena. Meaning that if you're not going at her neck like I want you to, you're not really supporting me. It's the same thing with the way he was handling his daughters. If you're not, ostracizing your mom and making her out to be the bad guy in this situation where your stepmom lost control of herself, if you're not blaming your mom, then I'm going to stay away from you. I'm not going to support you and I'm not going to talk to you. And then I'm going to act like the reason why I'm not coming to my daughter's baby shower is because her mom is going to be there. But then at the reunion show, I'm going to turn around and say that, the children don't have to get involved in it. It's really just between me and their mama and they don't have to be involved. Well, why the fuck are you not showing up for them because their mom is going to be there? As if they're supposed to tell their mom not to come to the baby shower so you can be there, when we know the mama is the one that's going to plan and help put together the damn baby shower, just like the last one. Just like the last one that Sophia and you showed up to without a problem. Even though she was still acting stank at that baby shower, and then turned around and couldn't speak to Selena at the very next event. Girl, sir, y'all are full of shit. And I really don't like how you pretend that you have all of this moral superiority or all this integrity and Selena is beneath you and all of this shit. Bullshit. When Selena said, I could have nothing, I could live in a pillbox apartment, I could live in a trash can, I could have on a trash bag, and you would still be envious, you would still be jealous. And what she was saying was, and that nigga would still want me. And then so Gucci said, well, you look like you're wearing a trash bag right now. And I was like, ooh, she low-key got you a little bit. But at the same time, she wasn't wrong. So Gucci, it doesn't matter that you were styled better than her and your wig was sitting better than hers. Yeah, it was. But you were way more intentional on harming her and demeaning her than she was intentional on harming or demeaning you. And I think that says a lot about who's really jealous and who's really bothered by the other person. So Gucci, Shantae, Sophia, you are way more bothered by Selena than she is by you, in my opinion. I don't know what specifically, because I forgot. I know Selena made a video highlighting the things that have happened, but I would like, to know what in recent, besides lying and saying that the lady is a bad mom, did they do? Like during the years before they got on the show, what was the energy like? Like what has JJ done specifically? I would like for her to put it all out there on the table, but I feel like they're not going to. And the way for them not to have that happen is for them not to come back on the show. So I think this was very much to keep JJ's image in this fun, good guy realm. Okay, that's what I think. Yes, Gucci was with JJ behind the scenes when the girls were on Bring It. In Pigtail Poppy's version of the event, he has been so pleased with Miss Sophia when in real life, Sophia has been letting light-skinned Mister from The Color Purple hunch on her in skinny plats. When they brought up the sex toys and they asked them how many they had, and she rolled her eyes and said so many, it makes me wonder if she is having sex that she doesn't want to have. And I think I caught that tone with her when they were discussing how they were having sex on that podcast, and they're going through, her and Aikisha are going through menopause and a premenopause, and it has, caused changes and less of a libido, and they're still having sex with their husbands in order to keep them happy and prevent them from cheating. But the way Sophia talks about it, sometimes I do wonder if she's having sex because she wants to make him happy and not really because she wants to have sex. I think those are two different things. I think Kimmy and women like her are convinced that because they want so badly to please their husbands that they want the sex. But essentially, if you don't really want the sex, you don't really want the sex, and you're only having it for him. And if you're only having it for him, is it really pleasurable to you? Questions. That's a lot of coddling that JJ wants from his adult children. It's definitely something with JJ. Gucci bends herself like a pretzel. Shout out to Erica De Niro. Agreed. Gucci got her, but Selena had her dead right. Yep. Bring It was on 2014 to 2019. JJ and Sophia were together. She got her. The triple S feels threatened. They only been married for 7 years, I think. Cringe. Sophia could be styled by Law Roach and wig laid by Arrogant Tay. The mug still giving Mama D, and that's why she really upset. Oh my God, why y'all do that lady like that? I think that So Gucci is a beautiful woman. But I also feel like, like I said, Selena is one of those women that they're exceptionally beautiful, especially for the people that they grew up around, how the environment that they grew up in, they are top notch. They're 10 where they come from. Okay. Selena lives rent-free in both Sophia and JJ's heads for similar and different reasons. I know that's right. You ain't never lied there. Okay. Sometimes I wonder, do y'all both lay in bed thinking about fucking that lady or what? Anyway. Okay. Letitia and Glendale have their business together. In this scene, when they're talking about Pearson and Pearson and how they want to open a distribution center, and they want to do the trucking business, and that's what they're doing now. And she put the call, she put the information out there, and everybody started calling. Yeah, you talk a lot of good game, girl, but we ain't never really seen shit happen. And Glendale couldn't explain not one thing about what was going on in his business during this scene. So I have a hard time believing anything y'all are saying. Then we hear about how he thought that Megan Good had slid into his DM, since we know she real country, misogynistic, big boot wearing niggas, that look like they grew up around cotton fields. Yes. Okay. We know that she likes that type of man, but no, it was not Megan Good. It was a fan page. And Timo Boosie was all too excited to think that some woman out of his tax bracket will want to pay attention to him on the damn internet. Get a clue? Stop being delusional. Anyway, they get into the fight. Latrice says that Aikisha stole her nephew's phone. Then Latrice sent a long ass text message talking about tread lightly, you antique face dummy. Latrice says that she tracked the phone and it was at Aikisha's house. Her nephew passed away and she wants his phone. Aikisha says she won't tolerate her husband being disrespected, and she and her family came to support them. Letitia says Aikisha was saying, hold up. Aikisha was saying, tell them we didn't give a fuck. So that must have meant something. Okay, so let's get into this. First of all, Letitia, shut the fuck up, okay? Because we know you've been wanting an issue, so you were just waiting for a moment. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I low-key feel like the phone is bullshit. Like whatever they talking about with this phone is bullshit. I think low-key it's a lie. There might have been a phone. However, I don't think y'all cared about it that much. If your nephew cared that much about it, he would have got that phone almost immediately. Like, think about it. Who leaves a phone around? He had to get a new phone. But I guess because that was an old phone and he might not have been able to pass over the pictures and the videos in that phone because he didn't have a fucking iCloud, girl, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if y'all wasn't up to the technology, girl. I don't know if it was a different type of phone, girl. It could have been a chirp. Okay, it could have been a Cricket wireless, girl. I don't know. Maybe it was a beeper. Who knows? It's very, very weird to me that that man went on with life without his cell phone, without any deep further look for that damn cell phone until after he passed away. That's just very, I don't know. That's very opportunistic to me. I don't know. Very funny. I don't know. I'm not having a hard time believing that shit is what I'm telling y'all. I'm having a hard time believing it. On some level, I feel like Latrice is just using this to make Aisha and Willie look like the bad guys even more when it comes to this fight. Because once again, if there's nothing an abused woman is going to do is employ the same bullshit tactics that her abuser uses against her against other people. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're lying. Y'all are gaslighting. Y'all are projecting. Latrice, you don't even believe anything that you say. And you could tell because you're always right on the cusp of laughing at the stupid shit that comes out of your mouth. Like, it's ridiculous to me. Akeisha said that the phone was in her neighborhood and that they might have threw the phone away before they knew who it was for. But Latrice waited 3 weeks to send her that text message about it. So who knows what the fuck the phone is at this point. So when Letitia starts talking about how Akeisha was saying, you know, oh, tell them we don't give a fuck if they don't like Willie. I'm like, so y'all gonna sit up here and act like all of the, you know, both of these men screaming to the top of their lungs that they don't like Willie wasn't aggressive, that was just supposed to be seen as a joke until Willie said, suck my dick. And now, you know, you want to act like it was Willie who took it too far and Akeisha who shouldn't have got involved. They were a tag teaming her husband. Maybe you didn't hear it, but they were tag teaming him. Akeisha said, worry about that new business and your husband being able to take care of y'all's household. Akeisha heard when Glenn leaned in and said that Cliff has a high young thing and he has Akeisha. Then he sat up there and act like that wasn't shade, talking about all I said was she's Akeisha. I ain't say nothing bad about her. I never disrespect no black woman. My mama a black woman. Boy, get the fuck out of here. You didn't disrespect your mama, your wife, and every other black female you know, nigga. Stop. Stop. You are very much disrespectful. Hell out of here with that. And Letitia, you gonna sit up here and let him say that stupid shit? You the one that he didn't disrespect it, but you gonna sit up there and let him say that stupid shit just so that you can make Akeisha look bad. Oh, I can't stand y'all lying assholes. Y'all some lying assholes. So Latrice says that she tracked the phone. It was at Akeisha's. Akeisha says it's some houses down from her and she never seen the phone. She asked about it 3 weeks later. Letitia says Akeisha shouldn't be on the show anymore because she only talks to them during filming. Girl, all of y'all only talk during filming. All of y'all only talk during filming, Letitia. And because you think you the belle of the ball, you think you the, you know, in charge of the girls, you think you the number one bitch on the show. You were upset because Akeisha was being tasked with bringing a group together. This is a reality show. This is a reality show. And you was crying and begging for everybody to come together because you want so badly to keep the collective together so you can keep getting a check for doing fucking nothing and pretending like you got businesses. Enterprise. Okay? Yes. I'm going to keep saying it because it was hilarious and it was spot on. Okay? Still trying to figure out what you want to be when you grow up. So you're trying to keep this reality show check that you and Glenn have gotten, especially since word on the curb is he might have lost that job from having dirty piss. But who knows? Because he said he quit. But everybody is using this platform to further their own personal agendas. So for you to try to call Akeisha out about it as if that made her less genuine than the rest of y'all, please shut the fuck up forever, Letitia. That's some straight up bullshit. If there's anybody on this show that fakes and pretends to be nice to everybody while secretly trying to find ways to fuck over them on camera, Letitia, it's you, and you've been doing it for seasons. Okay? You've been doing it for seasons. Akeisha points out that Letitia is on this show embarrassing herself, getting cheated on by that nigga. And Letitia says that no one likes her and where are the keys to Ferris Street. And, you know, Timu Boosie got to calm her down because she really getting real heightened and real upset. I said, girl, don't get too upset. You might choke yourself with whatever that shit is around your neck. Carlos has to tell them to stop. And I'm like, you really mad and jealous because Akeisha was able to actually get a business started on Ferris Street. And you came on here trying to be the, you know, African-American Black history dream. And it didn't work out because you talk and you don't actually do. All right. Marie wants to move on from this old ass beef with Latrice. So they decide to hug, and she eats another one of the burgers. Y'all can keep playing with me all y'all want to, but Marie and Latrice always act like they want to fuck. Like, you want to see Marie's ass without any clothes on it so you can see if her ass is fake. She wants to sprinkle something on your food to get some act right with you. Okay, like, it's definitely given if behind closed doors and with liquor, y'all might rub titties and make out. That's what it's giving. It's way too much flirtation. And I feel like only because there are two women, y'all gonna act like they not flirting. But Marie and Latrice are always flirting with each other. I'm just saying. Do y'all remember last season when we clocked all those bruises on her arm and they was outside in front of that event space flirting with each other, shaking ass and shit? Stop. Just stop. Just be real. Because Marie give gay no matter what she talking about. Glenn looked dirty. Glenn also looked like he talking all that shit, but he knew to control himself on that stage when it came to Willie. Just won't say that. That's what they say, girl. I don't know if it's true. Glenn whole dick is dirty. Let me tell it. She's just jealous and mad she hasn't really made a come up on the platform like some of the other ladies, especially Akeisha. Especially Akeisha, because she came on in even less amount of time and did the shit. Latrice kept lying about that location of that phone. That's why I say I don't believe that that's even true. Marie and Latrice do give they want to eat each other burger at this point. I'm sorry, I'm not eating nothing from someone I've been into it with for years. And that's how you know on some level it's I'm beefing with you and picking on you because I like you. That's what I think is going on with Latrice and Marie. I think that Marie has been picking on Latrice because she might have thought she was pretty, might have been impressed by her, might have had a little crush on her, but knows that, she's straight presenting and all of that. So what do you do to a woman who you might be attracted to or might have a little crush on, but you can't have her and y'all from ignorant ass Mississippi? What do? You start beef with her. You start beef with her so that you can get any type of energy from her. Think about it. When boys and men do it, y'all clock it immediately. Men, boys pulling on girls' hair or acting like the girls are so obnoxious when they really have a crush on them, having back and forth arguments with them just so that they can get any type of attention from the girl whatsoever. When I really think about it, I feel like on some level, that's what Marie and Latrice have been doing all of these years, because they used to joke and say Latrice and Selena might have had something going on at some point. And I never believed that, but there's something about Latrice and Cliff that give me that might be a lavender marriage on some level. Like, y'all both may subconsciously recognize the queerness in both of you that needs to be hidden so deeply. So you stay in a relationship that y'all are really not that happy in, so that he can conceal his gayness and you can conceal your gayness maybe a little bit. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't feel like anything is actually sexually popping between the two of them. And Latrice is too fucking young to be in a relationship with a man who she's not really sexually attracted to. That tells me that sexual energy has to go somewhere. So yeah, I often wonder, what type of situation Latrice really have going on over there. Are you just masturbating, or on you only allowing Cliff to climb on top of you and do his business? Like, what's going on? I believe that's why Cliff don't like Willie too. Willie wasn't down to rub knees down to the bar like Glenn is. Latrice and Letitia are so fake, just like their husbands. They are mimicking their husbands. They are. It's giving Helga and Hey Arnold with Marie and Latrice. Oh my God. I ain't even picturing Latrice having sex with that man. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the color purpleness of that? Like, oh my God, that is so unattractive. I don't even want to think about that. We're going to take a quick little break, and then we're going to return for the Love and Marriage Huntsville. But I'm glad that Belle Collective is over. I really don't care about everybody's updates. We'll see it if we meant to see it when it actually happened, because everybody be talking, but we don't know what's really going to happen. Selena says she got some movies in the works. We'll see. I want to know why Tambra is coming out with a weight loss tea. What do you need a weight loss tea for? I barely see you under that wig dress. What do you need a weight loss tea? When we ever that small? See, I be looking at Tambra and worried. Are you preoccupied with being light skinned and skinny? Are you preoccupied with that to the point that you make yourself, look lighter than you really are purposefully, and, strive very much so to be extremely skinny, even when you just naturally thin? I just have questions. Get in the fucking gym. Anyway, let's take a break. We'll come back.
Anywhere you go,